Three MLB player prop picks for August 15th, 2026. I have three MLB props that are jumping off the board today, and one of them is a pitcher prop where the recent workload numbers are telling us something the books may not be pricing correctly. We've got three plays for August 15th, so let's get right into it. Before we start, let's do a quick recap from yesterday. Play of the day was the Tanker at 0-1. VIP, we improved. We got to 2-1. Free plays, once again, we got swept and beat. So the free card didn't get it done, but VIP finished profitable at 2-1. New day, new card. We're not chasing yesterday. We're attacking the numbers in front of us today. So going with the first play is Emerson Hancock over 2.5 earned runs allowed. So, and I think this is an interesting spot because the recent results don't immediately scream the over. Over Hancock's last 10 starts, he's allowed more than 2.5 earned runs in only 4 of 10. So that's a 40% hit rate on the over. His average during that stretch is also 2.3 earned runs with the median 2. So why are we going over? Because I care much more about the matchup and the way Hancock has been pitching recently than simply looking at the overall 10-game hit rate. Look at his recent starts. Against the Angels, he allowed 3 runs. Against Detroit, he allowed 3 runs. And against Tampa Bay, he allowed 2. That means he has gone for at least 3 earned runs in 2 of his last 3 starts. And this Houston lineup creates a completely different challenge for us. Against right-handed pitching this season, Houston is sitting at around a .247 batting average with a .322 on-base percentage and a .419 slugging percentage. Their WRC plus against righties is just under 108, meaning they have been an above average offense in the split. And over the last 30 days, those numbers have actually improved. Houston has a .258 average, .334 OBP, .20420 slugging percentage, and a 112.4 WRC plus against the right-handed pitching during that stretch. That's what catches my attention. This isn't just a team living off home runs. They can string hits together, get runners on base, extend innings, and force a pitcher to work with traffic. Now, look at Hancock's underlying profile. He's sitting with roughly a 4.33 ERA, a 3.73 FIP, a 1.35 whip, and opponents are hitting around .232 against him. Nothing then tells me Houston is walking into a matchup with an untouchable starter. And another piece of this play is workload. Hancock has averaged around 5 innings per start recently. So we're essentially asking Houston to get 3 earned runs across roughly 5 innings against a starter who has already allowed 3 or more in recent outings. You don't necessarily need Houston to completely blow him up. A 2-run inning followed by 1 more run later in the outing gets us there. And Houston has a combination of contact on base ability and enough power against righties to create exactly that type of game. So my first play is Emerson Hancock over 2.5 earned runs from the Seattle Mariners. Play number 2, we're moving on to Vaughn Grissom over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. This is one of my favorite types of hitter props because we have multiple ways to get there. We don't need Grissom to hit a home run. We don't even need 2 hits. You get 1 hit and 1 run, 1 hit, 1 RBI, 2 hits, a run and an RBI. Any combination totaling 2 gets this ticket home. Now Grissom has hit this number in 5 of his last 10 games, so that's a 50% hit rate overall. And if you look at his head-to-head matchup, he is 100% on the head-to-head matchup. So, but zooming in a little bit, He's cleared this in 3 of his last 5, giving us a 60% hit rate. And he's recorded 2 hit, run, and RBIs in 3 of his last 4 games. That's the short-term form I'm interested in. He also has been getting a healthy number of opportunities. His recent plate appearance average is right around 3.9 per game, and he's regularly getting 4 plate appearances. Even received 5 in the most recent game shown. That matters tremendously on a combo prop. Every extra trip to the plate creates another opportunity for a hit, another chance to be driven in after reaching base, and another situation where runners could be on base for him to collect an RBI. So Grissom gets Reed Detmers, a left-handed pitcher. Detmers has a 4.00 ERA this season, but against Kansas City, his matchups numbers show an ERA of 5.40 with 9 hits allowed per 9 innings in the sample. So Grissom doesn't need to dominate Detmers. He just needs to participate. Over these last 7 games, Grissom has 2 against Baltimore, 2 against Toronto, 2 against Texas, then 1 against Texas before bounce back with another 2 in the latest game. So we've repeatedly seen him sitting right around the number we need. We don't need an explosive game. We're simply asking him to make an impact twice. Vaughn Grissom over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs is play number 2 of the day. So if you guys are still watching, comment which of the first 2 plays you like better. The Hancock over earned runs or Grissom over hits, runs, and RBIs. And if you guys are getting value from this breakdown, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, because we're breaking down MLB props every single day. And we are soon to get into NCAA college and NFL games. Also, make sure you guys check out and sign up for my Winnable. The link is down in the bio. That's where I post all of these free plays every single day if you don't get a chance to watch the video. And you'll also be able to see whatever promos I have available for additional plays. And I've got another special offer going right now, folks. If you guys download Underdog, send me a screenshot that you downloaded it using code NIGHT10. And I will hook you up with 2 months of VIP picks. Again, download Underdog, send me your screenshot, and I'll get you set up with 2 months of VIP picks. So, folks, get prepared for football. Football is coming up. We got preseason right now. Trending to stay away from preseason right now. I might just throw a play in there later tomorrow afternoon, though, just so you guys are aware. Now, let's get into play number 3 because this might be the most interesting pitching angle on the entire card today. The third and final play is Mackenzie Gore of the Texas Rangers under 17.5 outs. And this one starts with a very simple question. Can Gore complete 6 full innings? Because 18 outs equals 6 innings. Our line is 17.5. If Gore is removed at any point before recording the final out of the 6th inning, we cash. And based on this recent workload, I think there's enough evidence to attack the under. Over Gore's last 10 starts, he has stayed under 17.5 outs in 6 of his 10 games. That's a 60% hit rate on the under. His average is only 16.8 outs. His median is even lower at 16.5. Translate that into innings, and you're looking at a pitcher who has generally been averaging around 5.2 innings per start. That is already below the 6 full innings he needs to beat us. Now, let's look at the game-by-game results. He's recorded 18, 21, 15, 15, 12, 12, 15, 21, 18, and I think that was 16. So, in the last 8 starts shown after those first 2 longer outings, Gore has gotten past 17.5 outs only 3 times. And there are several outings where he didn't come particularly close. 15 outs means 5 innings. 12 outs means 4 innings. That gives us multiple examples of Gore being removed somewhere between the 5th and 6th inning. So, his recent average pitch count is around 92 pitches. That's another important part of this. If he's using around 90 plus pitches to navigate roughly 5 innings, he doesn't have much margin for error. All we need is one extended inning, a couple walks, some foul balls, a few deep counts, 25 pitch inning early. Suddenly, you're looking at Gore sitting around 85 or 90 pitches after 5 innings. And the manager has a very easy decision to go to the bullpen. Now, the A's numbers against left-handed pitching aren't elite, but that doesn't bother me on this particular prop. We don't necessarily need the A's to score 4 or 5 runs. That's an important distinction. If we were betting Gore earned runs allowed, we'd need actual damage. For an outs prop, we can win through inefficiency. A's can score only 1 or 2 runs while still forcing Gore into long counts and pushing his pitch count high enough to shorten his outing. That's why pitching outs props need to be evaluated differently than earned run props. The other number worth noting is Gore's overall profile. He's sitting with approximately 4.43 ERA, 3.75 FIP, 1.24 whip, and a strong strikeout rate around 26%. So yes, Gore has the swing and miss stuff, but strikeouts can actually work both ways when you're betting an outs total. Strikeouts frequently require additional pitches compared to balls put into play early in the count. If the A's can foul pitches off and force Gore into deeper counts, he could still pitch reasonably well while failing to complete 6 innings. And that's exactly the script we're targeting. 5 innings, winner. 5 1/3, winner. 5 2/3, you're still a winner. He has to complete the 6th inning and record 18 outs to beat us. Based on the recent distribution, showing only 16.8 out average and 16.5 out median, I think 17.5 is a playable number. So, play number 3 is Mackenzie Gore under 17.5 pitching outs. All right, so my final card for today, we got Mackenzie Gore under 17.5 pitching outs, Vaughn Grissom over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, and Emerson Hancock over 2.5 earned runs. So just remember, I am real transparent. Yesterday wasn't the pretty on the free card again at 0-3, but VIP finished 2-1, and we're coming right back today with 3 new spots based on the matchup. Not chasing what happened yesterday. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the daily MLB videos. Get signed up for my Winnable for all of my free daily plays and any additional promos I throw out there. And remember, once again, the Underdog promotion. Guys, download Underdog. Get that free money and send your screenshot to tsk1016@gmail.com. I'll hook you up with 2 months of VIP picks. As always, you guys, manage your bankroll, don't chase losses, and only play what you're comfortable playing. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's have a big day and an awesome Saturday.